In this lesson, we will look at the concluding paragraph. We will talk about what it is and how you can write a concluding paragraph which is satisfying to read for the reader. So, what is a concluding paragraph? A concluding paragraph or a conclusion, is a paragraph that follows from the body paragraphs of the essay. It brings the essay to a proper close. So basically, a concluding paragraph gives a summary of the whole essay, and it will not raise any new points, which means that anything you write in the concluding paragraph or the conclusion has to be related to the body of your essay or the thesis statement in the introduction. Now, what I want you to know is that in the concluding paragraph, you're not just restating what you have already explained throughout the essay. You need to also give a unique perspective on the material or the things that you have written and discussed about. And, of course, you need to re-emphasize the thesis statement to the reader. This is often done in the first sentence. Okay, now, what is in a concluding paragraph? So normally a concluding paragraph or a conclusion consists of two parts. The first one is the summary of the main points. And the second one is your final comments. Okay, so normally a conclusion has two parts. The first one here, a summary, is basically a restatement of the thesis statement, but you use different words, so you should paraphrase here. The second part is your final comments. So anything else, your opinion that you want to make at the last part of the essay. But this is based on the information that you have provided. So you can see that the concluding paragraph is not just for restating what you have already written in the introduction. You need something new as well, as long as that new thing is related to what you have argued or discussed in that whole essay. You will often find a conclusion transition at the beginning of the concluding paragraph. So words like this include in conclusion, in summary. You can also use in brief, in short, or even indeed. So these are the common words that you can use to begin your concluding paragraph. These words give a signal to the reader that you are now closing your essay. Okay, now I would like to share you some tactics for writing a satisfying concluding paragraph. One way is to echo the introduction. So this is a way to bring the reader to a full circle. Like you began your essay in the introduction talking about something. So now you finished your essay at the end with the same thing. But remember, you should paraphrase, okay? So don't just rewrite that same sentence. This way, not only will you be emphasizing the point that you have been trying to make, but it's also allowing your reader to understand your whole essay in a new way. The second way is to challenge the reader. So by issuing a challenge to the reader, you're helping them to redirect what they have read in the essay, and maybe they can apply it to their own lives. The third way is to look to the future. This one is similar to the previous one, the challenging the reader. Basically, you emphasize the importance of your essay to help redirect the reader's thought process so that they can apply that information to their lives or they can see things more openly. And lastly, you could finish your essay with a question in your concluding paragraph. So you can ask the reader directly, or you can ask the people in general. This way, the reader can gain a new perspective on the topic you have argued or discussed in the essay, which they may or may not have held or had in their mind before reading the conclusion. Also, by posing questions like this, you can bring your main ideas together and create a new meaning, because you're leaving with something that the reader can think about after they have finished reading your essay. So these are the 4 ways you can use to finish your essay in the concluding paragraph, and the reader will enjoy your writing more, and your writing will sound better, and of course, you will be able to score higher as well.